piece by the great Michael Sweeney entitled Band Room Boogie. And we decided to open the concert with that because it gave you a chance to hear the different sections. Each section had their own mini solo on that, so you could hear the different band instruments. Of course, the great thing about band, and of course the great challenge of band, is all the different instruments, which all play differently and read different music, all coming together and playing together. So we're going to continue now and give you another chance to hear some of the sections individually and see some of the sections as well. And for people who are in the back, they're going to stand up for you. We're going to start with the flute section. Flutes, stand up. And the flutes are going to play for you Good King Wenceslas. We're going to now continue to the saxophones and the French horns, who are going to play together. The saxophones are going to stand now. The French horns will stand at the end because it's very difficult to play French horn when you're standing in the beginning. So they're going to perform for you Au Clair de la Lune. Congratulations, French horns and the alto saxophone. Now we're going to turn to the trumpet section in the back. Going to stand up and perform for you Jingle Bells. Stand up, trumpets. Stand up, trumpets. Next, we have the low brass. I'm going to have to stand back for this one. The low brass, you guys can stand up. We've got trombones and a few baritone horns here in the front. Oh, and on the side as well. Baritone horn and trombone, very similar instruments, so they're in the same lessons together. They play in the same music at this point. So, trombones are going to play for you Dreidel, Dreidel. And now, we're going to turn to the very back of the band. The heartbeat of the band, the percussion section, is going to perform for you. So, we'll fall off this podium. The percussion section is going to perform for you Scaling the Wall, which is an exercise from our band book. Percussion, of course, as you'll hear, are focused mostly on rhythms at this point and not playing pitches or melodies. But they're getting very good at their rhythms and counting. So they're going to play for you Scaling the Wall. Nice job, percussion section. Behind every great band is a great percussion section, keeping the beat for the band. And now we're going to turn to the clarinet section over here. Clarinet, stand up. The clarinets are going to play for you Jolly Old St. Nick. And they're going to perform for you as a duet. So you'll actually hear two parts. You'll hear the melody, and some players are playing a harmony part below that as a sort of a counter melody. They even all remember the repeat. And now we're going to end the fifth grade portion of the performance here with a piece that is based on that melody that the clarinets just played for you called Nicholas Variations. And in music, some people might be familiar with theme and variations. And what that is a compositional technique where a composer will take a melody and then to create variety for the audience, we'll do different things with that melody, make changes to it throughout the piece. And these are called variations. So it makes it challenging for us as performers, but it makes the music more interesting for the audience. We've all heard the type of songs that repeat exactly the same way over and over again in them. So variations are a way to keep the music interesting by constantly changing little details. So we hope you enjoy Nicholas Variations. What a great job. Ashland's newest band on their first performance. Stand up, band. Stand up. Stand Thank you very much. Now, we're going to have a little transition here. So hang on 1 second. We're going to have a little transition here. So the 5th graders are going to come down the stairs over here and sit in these empty seats in the front row. We're going to have 6th graders line up right here by these stairs. 6th graders. Line up right there. ordinarily we would only have 4 pieces prepared for you, but this band has done such a great job this year and last year, and so dedicated in practice as well, that we were able to prepare for you one more piece here to play for you. This is a festive fanfare by Brian Balmages, and it is going to include little pieces of familiar holiday tunes hidden into the overall piece. So see if you can recognize and hear them all. We're going to try to bring out the players who are playing the holiday melodies. Are going to try to bring those out a little bit for you to help. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest Ashland Middle School Band, the 6th grade band, our first performance of middle schoolers. What a difference, a few months straight. We're going to have another quick change here. The 6th grade band is going to go down those steps over there, and it's going to come across the front and try to find some empty seats over here on the side. And the wind ensemble is going to come up right up these stairs right here. And we're going to hear from our last band in just a minute. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This group, our last group here for you tonight, Wind Ensemble. This is a select group of band students, primarily from the 7th and 8th grade, who for the last couple of years have been practicing after school once a week on Tuesdays. These are the top, the best of the best who want an extra challenge. Learning to play an instrument in band music is challenging enough. Takes a lot of practicing at home, but these students up here wanted to go above and beyond and learn some extra music. And this group is going to be performing in a couple months at the WACA State Music Festival. And we are, after tonight, we will be starting on some new music to prepare for that after school on Tuesdays. So I would like to point out to the 5th graders, who, by the way, have been doing a great job in the audience, been great listeners. I was reminded by some members of the Wind Ensemble, we do have a couple other middle school instruments in this group that you might be interested in seeing. We have in the back, we actually have a tuba here, if you can hold that up. There's the tuba. Especially for baritone players are noticing it looks like a large version of their instrument, and that's kind of what it is. So it's actually the easiest switch is from baritone to tuba, but a lot of trombone players will switch to tuba as well. And in this case, I believe we had an ex-clarinet player on tuba, so that was a big switch. And we also have in the band the bassoon here on the end, the bassoon, which is a double reed instrument. So saxophones and clarinets have single reeds. Imagine if your reed was very small and was tied to another reed, and you're blowing air between the two reeds. That's how a double reed instrument, like bassoon and oboe, work that way. So we're going to continue now. That was, of course, a selection of Hanukkah pieces, and now we have some wintry themed Russian folk songs for you. Minka's Sleigh Ride. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And sadly, we've come to our last piece of the night. This piece, you may remember the 6th grade's last piece, which was Festive Finale. The composer, Brian Volmages, wrote a companion piece to that, which is very similar, which is called a Festive Finale. So this will be the finale for our concert. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. And we hope you enjoy it. And so you also, if you listen closely, you will hear some more holiday songs hidden into it, very similar to Festive Fanfare. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Your Ashland Middle School Wind Ensemble, our select after-school band. And now, to decide which band was the best behaved in the audience, let's do by applause. The 5th grade band for best audience. Let's hear it for the 6th grade band. Were they the quietest? Oh. They don't sound like the quietest. How about your Ashland Middle School Wind Ensemble? Pretty close. I don't know, it sounds have to say? What's the 5th grade band? All right, so wait. This is your final test, 5th grade band. 5th grade band, since this is your first concert, you guys get to pack up first. You're going to go out that door, and you're going to meet your parents in the lobby once you put your instrument away. 6th grade band, stay put for 1 second.